Previously on TheSalawag, why it's great gut reaction.
Much like Dracula, Dead and Loving It, structurally it's almost starting out with Dracula trying to tempt a woman toward him for him to use for his purposes. And that's how this movie begins. So I had that immediate thought in my head. I thought of Dracula, Dead and Loving It. Except in the Dracula, Dead and Loving It scene, he's trying to summon, I forget her name, but it's Amy Asbeck, the beautiful redhead of that movie. She's trying to summon her from her bed, but at the same time, he accidentally summons the maid. So both Amy Asbeck and her maid are waking up, come to the door. And they both walk toward the door, but they walk into each other and their heads collide and like, you wake up. And then the maid wakes up. No, you sleep. You wake up. Amy Asbeck wakes up. But they both keep listening to him at the same time. So the one goes to sleep and the other wakes up at the same exact time. It's one of my favorite gags of all time. It has one of those signature sequences where there's a mirror and we see the camera move where we're watching Dracula dance with a woman, and then he swings Amy Asbeck and swings her around, and then the camera turns to see the mirror, and we see Amy Asbeck swinging around by herself. And that is a fantastic motion control shot. It's a fantastic effect. It stands out in my mind for all time as one of my favorite visual. Actually, it's probably not a visual. It's probably a practical effect. One of my favorite effects of all time, next to the T-Rex, is that shot. When it comes to Dracula, Dead and Loving It, I have always kind of taken that ending as that's as good as you can get. If you have a vampire that's that powerful, and you want to have some kind of satisfying climactic battle with that vampire, I feel like Dracula, Dead and Loving It did a perfect job of showing how physically you're not going to fight this guy. I mean, you're going to take your swings, but he's just going to knock you aside like nothing, which he does, And ironically, it's only the stupidity of his assistant, which I love that actor too from Ghostbusters. Mister. I wish I had his name. I'm going to put it right here. Oh, man. But only because of the foolishness of his assistant does Dracula catch the sunlight and die. Spoiler alert. Which is, again, one of the best endings of a movie ever. I love the ending of that. I love that whole movie. If you have not seen Dracula, Dead and Loving It, it is available on Amazon Prime right now. You gotta watch it. You can watch it before Nosferatu. That one you can watch in any order. But if you've seen Nosferatu and you haven't seen Dracula, Dead and Loving It, I'm recommending that right now.